Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. And for those who are new, thank you. My name is Milu. I was born clairvoyant, psychic, and a medium, which means I don't use any tools to read. I know today it's the Rajasthan sentencing. Well, I feel Roger is going to go to jail. Trump can decide to do whatever he wants, which he's going to be tempted to do. I would not be surprised. But the judge feels very strong about, the right that she has as a judge to fairly sentence down, and Trump did not help. Let's put it that way. I don't feel Trump is going to pardon him at this time because it seems like to me a lot of people behind the scenes are cautioning him. First of all, some people who are thinking if Trump can do this now, the future president, and also what's going to happen to this country, if we become lawless, there is no law, only one guy, like he called himself yesterday. He's the chief law enforcement officer, or the day before yesterday. But my prediction is there are a lot of people who are counseling him behind the scenes not to do anything not very bright. So that's my impression of the people around him. And there is a gentleman on Twitter. He is a Republican consultant. I'm sure a lot of you know who I am talking about. He posted something on Twitter that validates some of the things that I have been saying. I am getting as close to the mic as I possibly can so you guys can hear me. I hope you hear me well. He said, because somebody posted something about how Trump, is going about breaking all the norms and stuff like that. Republicans should do something about it. And Rick Wilson said there are a lot of people behind the scenes that are immoral and they have a lot of money and they will do anything to keep Trump and Republicans in power. And I have been saying, he has connections. The guy is a Republican, he's a consultant. He has managed many campaigns. He has a lot of connection. I don't. I am simply reading what I see. And I have been saying to all of you for the past, for a very long time now, how I have been reading the Republican Party when it comes to no matter what, they're going to support Trump. It has nothing to do with Trump. It's power and money. And that's what Rick Wilson is saying. In some ways, he is validating what I've been saying. For a couple of seconds, it scared me. But like I have been saying to all of you, it feels like there is more going on behind the scenes. And a lot more will come out in time. But I feel no matter what Republicans try to do, it's a matter of time. They are simply prolonging the inevitable. And I also read somewhere that on Twitter, on Washington Post, there was a link to a Washington Post article that Trump was asking if he can fire or get rid of the judges, period. This is where we are. And now, if you read the article, yes, it's a bit chilling, but they will fail. So I feel somehow that I have been validated. The next reference is, I know the next thing thank you, Deborah. Thank you very much for the super chat and for your generosity. I really appreciate it. The next thing I want to talk about is the debate last night. I didn't watch it. I don't, because I know what all these people stand for, and like I said, I'm going to vote blue regardless or who wins. I don't have a preference. Thank you, Moonchild. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for your generosity and for the super chat. But I'm glad that Sanders did well. A lot of people did well, and Bloomberg bombed. According to Morning Joe, he had a bad first hour, and they were playing some of the stuff that he said wrong. Klobuchar did well as well. So far, I wish I could say Sanders was going to grab the prize. I am not seeing it yet. I don't know. I didn't watch. From what I understand, Biden didn't do too bad. Good for him. But I don't see how there is something that's going to happen. Sanders may end up with someone else, two people. I forget how they call it, something convention. There's a name for it. When there is more than one or something based on how many people, I'm not quite sure exactly how it works, but they can have multiple people bidding for the nomination, and they go all through all this stuff. I feel that's where this thing is going to get sorted out, because as I look forward, it's going to be a major issue. Let's put it this way, before the convention. And what I am hoping for is they all remain healthy, because someone may have a health issue somewhere along the line. I can confuse time, but it's going to be a challenge during the convention. That's what I feel. So let's see what happens, but I'm glad. The only thing I keep hearing, and it resonates with me, they did not bash Trump enough. And me, I'm sorry, guys. I understand the policy of all these people, where they stand. I just want it. I watched a couple of clips. Besides Bloomberg, Klobuchar, there is something. There is a little bit. She's a bit snarky. I feel that's one thing that can really get under Trump's skin and make him lose his mind if she was to debate him. If she was to be the nominee, I feel Klobuchar can beat Trump. So, but it's not clear yet. The person the person I feel has I was looking at his chart, and I said that the minute he came into the scene was Bloomberg. And it's because of the people he has behind him. From his company and the like. No one has an organization like him. But I feel he can cause major damage to Trump. But the other person I feel among all these people besides Biden, in fact, if anything, intuitively speaking, I feel Klobuchar in some ways is a little stronger as far as standing up to Trump, going toe-to-toe with Trump on a debate stage. Because I was looking at her as she was, going back and forth with Pete. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch the clip that I saw this morning. Weren't comfortable, but it made me, and it's not because of the way she, I didn't like the way they were interacting and going back and forth with each other, but thank God I only had a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes of it. But it gave me, not that I had ever had any doubts about Klobuchar's ability before. I've always said all these people are capable of beating Trump, but there is something that there is an ingredient, intuitively speaking, that all of them better have when they are facing Trump. If they win the nomination, you have to be able to get under Trump's skin, put him down, and walk all over him. Unfortunately, if you can't do that, you're going to have problems. And I feel Joe Biden is missing a little bit of that. Joe Biden has the experience, he has the knowledge. First day in office, intuitively speaking, since he's been vice president, yeah, he knows what to do. Okay, I feel Klobuchar is capable of doing the same thing too. Warren is pretty good, but Warren and Sanders, they can be painted in a corner. That's intuitively speaking, that's how I am getting it. It's not that they're not good, it's not that they are not capable, it's not that they don't know who to turn to for what they don't know. But my concern with these two is the way I'm seeing. If Trump was to last till November, please remember, people, even if I forgot to say that, because what's coming towards Trump the next few months, intuitively speaking, is going to be unsurmountable. But I am trying to give you my intuitive impressions of the people that were on stage last night of the 6. So don't don't get too excited here. But I feel like saying Klobuchar has that it thing. Bloomberg has that it thing. Mayor Pete has it as well. But the only concern I have, Sanders has it, he can fight back, obviously, and he has all his things. I don't think this guy has to think twice about when he's going to speak, what he's going to say, because he knows he's been practicing for a very long time, so he's good at what he has to say. And so does Warren. But I'm simply saying, if Trump were to last till November and go against one of these people, Klobuchar, lacking Bloomberg's money, puts her at a bit of a disadvantage. But last night, based on the clips that I saw this morning, and that's what Hillary Clinton was missing. That's it. So, intuitively speaking, all these people can beat Trump. What is going to be needed if Trump lasts till November is the ingredient that I'm putting, that the way, intuitively, there is a better way of putting this. Mayor Pete is a very, very smart guy. Mayor Pete is able to think on his feet. And if you watch, if you take away, how they went the negative out of it, bashing each other. Let's take that away. And you watch them, how Klobuchar was able to think on her feet and come back, and Mayor Pete was doing the same thing. Okay. This is what's required to beat Trump. These two exemplified, intuitively speaking, what is needed. Because since I'm not a political consultant, I don't know, how to go about doing those type of things. But intuitively speaking, I feel that's what people need in order for them to get on the stage, and you have to knock Trump out the first night. And I love Biden. I think Biden is great. Like I love all of them, but it feels like to me uh, it's not a good. He doesn't have, or at least he hasn't shown that fighting spirit. That's what I feel with Biden. In any event, that's my intuitive impression of what happened last night. And a couple of people asked me questions. I want to make sure I answer them. I thought I had that up already. Sorry about that. But let me, while this is coming up, I will answer some questions here. Let's see. Oh, let me go down. Pempe said Trump won't debate. He's king, remember? Yes, we remember, but it's going to be. I feel he's going to make an appearance at least the first time. No, I mean, he's not going to look good. He won't come back. AMC is asking, Milo, can you ask Spirit if Mayor Pete is CIA? I mean, Mayor Pete was in the military. I am sure. No, I don't feel any association of his active CIA. I don't think so. Okay. Marge is asking, Marge Charbonneau is asking, can you imagine a Biden Warren ticket? Absolutely. Or the black lady from, oh yeah. I don't know which one, he's going to be, but I feel there's going to be a woman in the ticket. So, let's see. Let me bring this up again. Okay. Yeah, guys, that's one thing. There's a reporter, the CNN reporter, who said she knows both camp, Barr's camp. I'm going to give you a little more update on Barr, because that's one important point. That's where I wrote it down, and I said previously that Barr is trying to basically cover for himself, and he's half truth. I feel I was correct because a lady from CNN, I forget her name, she said this morning she spoke to two people who are familiar with Barr and Trump. And she said that Barr did say he would resign. This is not a fake thing. It is because, and then she proves my prediction I feel is going to come to pass. The one I said somebody's going to grab Barr and remove him. It's true. And after I listened to that, I was touching with Trump. Trump, as we all know, there is no room for, to play when it comes to loyalty to him. And the woman explained something that makes sense. It resonated with me. She said, Barr didn't know Trump before for some reason. And he did not understand exactly that loyalty to Trump is one way. He doesn't, he's not loyal to you and you have to do what he says. No less, no more, or maybe more. So, and as she was saying that, I keep getting the same thing. Barr days are numbered. So I simply wanted to mention that since I said it was a half and half thing. Barr is trying to walk a tightrope here, but I don't feel he's going to win. I hope I made that clear. Barr is going to be gone. It's too much. Okay. Somebody asked me another very important question. Do I feel our allies are still going to support us? Absolutely. I don't feel, for now, there may be a distance between our allies, European allies, and others around the world. But I feel once Trump is gone, there are going to be changes to our relations with them, but in a positive way. They're going to make sure the next person, what president, is not going to be able to do some of the stuff that Trump is doing. And I would not be surprised if Congress, the loopholes that Trump was able to use to be getting away with everything that he's getting away with right now, my prediction is Congress is going to do something about all those things to prevent another Trump. I don't foresee another Trump in the near future, but the Republicans, they want, because these people, in my opinion, are so out there, some of them, I wouldn't be surprised if another Republican president tried to get away with some of the stuff that he's doing just to get his way. So I feel that's why Congress will make sure there are laws and the books that will prevent the future presidents from doing anything near what Trump is doing. That's my prediction to come. And there is something about a setback Trump is going to suffer in the not too distant future. It's probably something with, it may have to do with legal stuff, okay? But Trump is going to suffer a setback. And yes, we're going to get to laugh, I hope. Okay, let me look for some more questions. All right. I'm looking for interrogation point. Okay, Dana Sauer is asking, will Assange bomb hit Trump hard? Oh yeah. If any of that stuff come out, well, it's already out, but Assange or Roger Stone have not turned on Trump. When that happens, yeah. I don't know exactly. I'm looking to my left because the TV is on. I'm looking to see if they sentenced them yet, but I can't see because I have a lamp there. But that will hit Trump really hard if one of those guys was to talk. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for questions. I would love to see him debate. Watch the whole country see him. Alexandra Bellino is saying, I would love to see Trump debate and watch the whole country see his dim-wittedness. You're not the only one. Trust me. You know who I was hoping would have or would be in a position to debate him? Unfortunately, she quit the race. Kamala. Oh boy. Unfortunately, we won't get to see it, but Kamala would do a masterful job at shredding Trump. Okay, one time won't make a difference. Let's see. Russia is saying one time won't make a difference. The candidates can't hurt him if he's not there. That's true. But I feel, I feel he's going to give it a try at least the first time, if he lasts, because it would, he thinks, he's invincible and all that. That's why he's going to go, not because he thinks he can debate anyone. And he's going to try to do the same thing he did with Hillary. That's going to backfire. I'm laughing again because I'm reading Rochelle's same question I just mentioned. Not a question, but the statement she made. I am looking for more questions, people. Let's see. No matter what. Okay. I think those would. Don't say anything bad about Joe. He's a great person and has great qualities. Oh, yeah. Marge, I am not saying anything. Please, people, I don't want you to think I am bashing Joe or bashing Bloomberg or anybody. I give my intuitive impression of what I feel is going on. And it's true, I feel Joe has, I mean, the guy is qualified to be president on day one. The thing is, I feel he should have attacked Trump more because Trump is attacking his kid. There is no way I could remain as calm as Joe Biden has been if it was my child. No way. No. And I'm saying Joe is going to need more of that when he's on stage with, if he becomes the nominee. He cannot act like Hillary. No. Try to be nice and gentleman or gentle lady like. No. You have to put him down, call him out on everything. And it's unfortunate we're not trained to put people down. But when you meet bullies like Trump, unfortunately, and that's why he is so afraid of Bloomberg, because Bloomberg's accomplishment, he did everything, regardless of his business plan or how he went about or accumulating that much money. Trump could have done the same thing. He couldn't. Instead, he started cheating people, stealing from banks, and all these things. So, and yes, all these things, intuitively speaking, I feel will catch up with him. It is a matter of time. Like I said, he's sitting on a pile of lies. That bin is full. It's overflowing. I don't see how long he's going to be able to keep all those things secret any longer. The day for that to end is coming. Okay. But no, I'm not, like I said, all of us in here, we have people we are rooting for. I grew up in a society till I was about 15 or 16. We didn't have this. So it makes me appreciate allowing people to tell me or have discussions, honest discussions and respectful discussions on how they feel about their own candidate. I think it's great. You vote for who you want, because in my country, if you didn't vote, the place I was born at, if you didn't vote for the person they told you to vote for, you may catch a bullet or they may kill you some way, somehow. So it forces me, whenever people are saying they like this person or they like that person, having experienced that I only knew one president for the first 16 years of my life, is not a good thing. So it makes me appreciate that, and I leave people alone. I don't bully them for who they are rooting for. No, can't do that, because I would be perpetuating the only thing I knew, the only way I knew. There was no election, everything was rigged. So that I'm trying to continue this year. Let's hope. Allow people to tell you how they feel. To let us know how they feel, who they like, who they dislike. It's okay. We can disagree. We can agree to disagree. That's all right. So let's be respectful and root for who you want. It's okay. All right. Let me see. Trish is saying the Democrats have got to stop trying to bring each other down and stop attacking each other. They have got to focus on the dumpster. I agree with you, Trish. But you know what? It's difficult sometimes because they get carried away. And you know what? It's a huge prize. Once you are on that stage, I've never been on a stage like that. So, but intuitively speaking, it feels like you have to leave your mark. You have to say things, and then you lose focus. And I feel that's going to happen. You lose focus on trying to only debate policies or bashing Trump in this case. Yeah, I'm all for bashing him. So we lose that. But long run, I feel fighting each other when it comes to all of us pulling to get behind the nominee, I feel it's going to happen. That's what's important. So let's see what happens. Okay, friends. Let's see. I feel this is all I have for today. All right. I think I answered the questions. I'll be back later if there are any major development. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. And if anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, or you can send me an email. My email address is there as well. And thank you, Noel. Thank you, Pat. Both Pats. And I saw Greeter briefly. Thank you, Greeter. I appreciate all of your help. I will see you tomorrow if there is no major news break later. Again, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.